I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Jay Kaplan. He is the co-founder and CEO at Synack. Jay, it is wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Thanks so much for having me, Judy.
All right, well, I am looking forward to chatting, but before we get started, just a quick note to our viewers that this interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. All right, so Jay, businesses have long relied on security testing to help defend against cyber attacks. What's different about your approach?
You're exactly right, Judy. Security testing is not a new concept, but the way that we approach security testing is very different. So the whole idea of security testing is let's find the vulnerabilities that matter in a customer's application and network environment. In the past, most companies have been using consultancies, they've been using people in-house to try to rid their environments of vulnerabilities, but it really hasn't scaled with the times. It's very point in time driven, it's very reliant on the people that are doing the work. For us, we take more of a freelancer model to solving the problem. So we leverage a worldwide network of freelance ethical hackers in over 90 countries around the world, and we effectively pay them to uncover the vulnerabilities for our customers, coupling them with automation for scalability and for visibility into what they're doing.
Okay, so you're coming up on a major milestone in 2023. It's going to be 10 years in business. Now tell me, how has the cybersecurity industry evolved since you founded the company?
Wow, can't believe it's 10 years already. I think when we started the company back in 2013, one of the big things that we kept hearing from our customers is it's really hard to find highly technical cybersecurity talent. And if you look at the industry stats, I mean, last quarter alone, 3 million open cybersecurity jobs remained unfilled. And so, this problem continues to get worse and worse, and I think we need to figure out new solutions to the problem. So this is why the gig economy and crowdsourcing has become so prevalent in cybersecurity, and why we've taken a stance that you can't just keep doing the same thing. You've got to push the envelope. You've got to take advantage of embrace new models and new solutions and new technology, and that's what we're all about, and I think we've really made a big difference in the industry.
All right, now you have background in a national security agency where you helped combat a range of national security threats before going on to found the company. What do you see as the biggest cyber threats looming in the new year, and where might those push the cybersecurity industry?
Yeah, so I think if you looked at cybersecurity threats maybe 5-10 years ago, it was very focused on state-sponsored actors. So defending against Russia, defending against North Korea, defending against China. But I think today, a lot of companies are much more concerned about ransomware. They're concerned about crime syndicates. And the reason is these crime syndicates are making money. The insurers are paying them when they're locking down their systems. Vulnerabilities are way too prevalent, and it's way too easy for them to compromise the integrity of these systems. And as a result, these companies need to be paying attention to the basics. And we're talking largest enterprises, largest government agencies in the world. They're still not doing the basic stuff. And so, if you ask me, what do we do different today than we did yesterday, it's stop thinking about such sophisticated attacks and actually focus on the really simple stuff. Plugging your vulnerabilities, doing penetration testing, vulnerability management, and making sure your people are well trained and educated about cybersecurity.
Indeed, indeed. Well, Jay, wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Thanks, Judy. It's great to be here.